introduced her to Matt Beyer. Who do you think introduced her to you? Who do you think facilitated their friendship? Who do you think got Matt on her channel? And then do you know what happens today? When my friend Matt came onto my channel, who had been on my channel so many times, when he comes on to my channel, oh yeah, she also became friends and somehow convinced one of my ex-mods, Brittany, to go against me. And she and Brittany then go on a Brittany goes on a live stream, which Leslie then moderates, and Brittany lies out of her ass about me. Brittany literally lied about me for hours. 4 hours. And Leslie moderated that. And then I saw screenshots of Leslie calling me a liar, calling me untrustworthy, saying I do all of these shady things. I'm trying to control her. Guess today when Matt Beyer wanted to be on my channel to cheer me up, guess what happened to Matt? Guess who called him? Crystal. Flossie. Flossie called Matt and said, how dare you go on Katie's channel? Or something like that. Yelled at him for going on my channel. Matt Beyer, the person that I brought onto my channel, who you guys learned to love, who has been my friend, who I introduced them to. Leslie and Crystal went after him. I don't know if Leslie did, but Crystal did. I was friends with Matt first. So they tried to swoop in to take Matt. They tried to swoop in to take my subscribers. And when she didn't get the...
Because you stood your motherfucking ground, and fucking haters, they can all fuck off. Look, I'm looking all a hot mess because these people, because, well, girl, those people, what the fuck, what is wrong with that dude, Steve, or whatever his name is, and these people make it, because, I've sent you those messages and stuff, I'm like, who the hell are those people? You're like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
But they all gonna hate. Fuck them. Let them drink that haterade.
I know, right? And they respond to you guys on Twitter constantly. Like, anything that you guys say, they respond to you.
Yes.
You guys get messages in your inbox from these people.
Yeah. I get inbox messages on YouTube. What a cunt on you. That's what they tell me, that I'm a cunt. I'm like, okay.
Because you like me?
Yeah. Because I defend you. Because I am going to defend you. Because when other people are ganging up on you because you are having success.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to...
I'm not letting him get me down. I'm just feeling defeated right now. Because even when I finally say, you know what, I wish her the best, and I want the best for her, then it's, well, she was just responding to your IG video, and it's like, I don't even know what to do. My IG was responding to a 3-hour video she had made the night before. It's not like my IG came from nowhere. It was started by a video on Sunday that she put on her channel, and I literally responded on Instagram. And I still wish her the best. I do. I want her to do well, you guys. I want her to do well. This other stuff of what happened and who says this and who said that, none of that matters to me. I want her to get the right people in her life.
I want her to get surrounded by the good people that want the best things for her on her content. And that's what I want. I want her. She is funny. She has a good perspective. She is very smart. I have had some amazing conversations with her behind the scenes. It's like, do you think I wanted to be in this position? I was heartbroken when I found out what was going on. And I was heartbroken to have that conversation with her on Sunday. And then to have her go live for 2 or 3 hours and say all these things about me, and then I can't defend myself. It sucks. And I really hope this other person stops these videos about me and stops these 16 videos where he's literally changed his Twitter handle to my name. I mean, it's gotten to a point of insanity. And Leslie is absolutely caught in the middle of this without even realizing she's caught in the middle. And that's where this all started. And that's all that's what I'm telling you guys. In all honesty, that's where all of this came from. She does not deserve to be in this position. She is being used. Charles. And I never told anyone to mass report Leslie. Never, Chewy. I was talking about the other person, not Leslie. Oh my God. I never told anyone to mass. That's what he told me. And something about her health, like he was suspect that she wasn't actually sick. And I was like, well, maybe she's crazy. I don't know. And so then he's like, well, she knew that I was in Arizona, and she's telling my ex-wife that she's in Arizona. Okay, that's weird. So I was like, well, that's weird. I'm just going to remove her as a moderator, right? And then Sandra calls me or texts me like a couple days later, and she's like, why did you remove me as moderator? And I said, well, you are lying about money that you sent to Matt. You're telling people that you lent him money, and he says he didn't get it. Then Sandra sends me the entire email string where Matt asks her for $2,000 and then changes it and asks her for $700. This is my subscriber, by the way. Asks her for $700, and then he tells her that if he doesn't get this, he's going to get his car repossessed, and that he didn't have money to pay for his car, and that he didn't have money for his car. And when he found out that Sandra was maybe going to tell someone about this whole, like, he asked to borrow money because she didn't lend it to him. She told him no. And when he found that out, he then ran to me and accused her of being crazy. Something about her health, like he was suspect that she wasn't actually sick. And I was like, well, maybe she's crazy. I don't know. And so then he's like, well, she knew that I was in Arizona, and she's telling my ex-wife that she's in Arizona. Okay, that's weird. So I was like, well, that's weird. I'm just going to remove her as a moderator, right? And then Sandra calls me or texts me like a couple days later, and she's like, why did you remove me as moderator? And I said, well, you are lying about money that you sent to Matt. You're telling people that you lent him money, and he says he didn't get it. Then Sandra sends me the entire email string where Matt asks her for $2,000 and then changes it and asks her for $700. This is my subscriber, by the way, asks her for $700. And then he tells her that if he doesn't get this, he's going to get his car repossessed, and that he didn't have money to pay for his car. And that he didn't have money for his car. And when he found out that Sandra was maybe going to tell someone about this whole, like, he asked to borrow money because she didn't lend it to him. She told him no. And when he found that out, he then ran to me and accused her of being crazy.
She's caught in the middle, and that's where this all started, and that's all that's what I'm telling you guys, in all honesty. That's where all of this came from. I had nothing to do with what happened to Leslie's channel. Nothing. Have you guys listened to anything I've said today about Leslie? I want the best for her. I want her to realize that Steve is using her. I want her to realize that there are trolls on her accounts right now that are trying to take her down. I was just on his live video and he said you can go on it. I'm not talking to him about anything. I'm never talking to him again. I want him to stop. That's it. Kate Cush, we know you're a troll, and that's why you were blocked from our channel. That was a mod for me, and she is a troll. What's happened is... I'm not talking about Leslie. You guys, I'm not talking about Leslie because this isn't about Leslie. This is about Steve. Leslie wouldn't have any of these feelings in her mind, because I'm going to tell you something really... I'm going to get real with you guys.
You're unable to tell the truth, you dumb bitch.
411. When Steve's channel fell apart, specific trolls started following my account. They paid attention to who my competition was. And they infiltrated her mods. She has trolls that are moderating her channel that are like literally trying to create discord. Her moderator, Schizo in Stereo, Matt, he is part of this. And I have no doubt, because I remember him from the Non Sequitur channel, so I would not be surprised if he is connected to Steve. That about Flossie, if Leslie and her hadn't gone on a 3-hour live stream.
So just 2 minutes ago you wanted nothing but the best for her, but now
said all kinds of things what they needed to say.
They shouldn't have said that. You're a vindictive bitch. Just admit it. I seriously can't even record this because I keep speaking.
Schizo in Stereo, I guarantee you, is part of Steve's crew.
Prove it.
Any single person that... Steve has an entire crew of trolls. Don't be disillusioned. I know this because when I was with his channel, the trolls were in charge of the Discord. They told me they were trolls. I know how sophisticated they are with their computer skills, with their hacking. And Schizo in Stereo is a part of that. I guarantee it.
Prove it.
And every moderator that goes over there that's creating Discord is good. It will come back that it's somehow connected to Steve. This is all connected.
I guarantee you. Leslie doesn't deserve this. She was picked as a pawn by this group. They targeted her specifically because they wanted to get to me, and that's not fair to her.
Because you're just so
At all.
important.
She doesn't deserve this.
Lord have mercy.
A troll is someone whose sole purpose is to literally cause problems and cause issues. It has been a conspiracy against me because Steve is doing this. Steve is angry. Steve is angry at Kyle, his old business partner.
Why'd you apologise to
Kyle
him then if he didn't do anything?
And him had a falling out. I'm not calling Leslie and apologizing. Leslie said a lot of things. She has done 6 hours of streams about me in the last, week. She has gone to places that are so inappropriate. And I want her to realize that calling my parenting into question is never okay. And
Okay,
I want
I'll
her
say
to
it.
realize
You're a
that
shit
her
parent.
best
You do
bet
fuck
right now
all.
is to dump Steve, get rid of
When
her
exactly do
moderators,
you look
get
after
a
your
clean
kid?
slate.
Oh my God.
I don't know what's going on with Leslie.
We don't know what's going on
I
with
don't
you.
know. You guys, I tried to explain all of the trolling world because I've been doing this a long time. I know how trolls work. 7 years I've been doing this. Steve says I've helped take $60,000. Steve says that I've blew up his $100,000 YouTube channel. Steve says that I've falsely accused him of sexual harassment. Steve says that I've falsely accused him of defrauding the federal government. Steve says a lot of things, but Steve doesn't tell you what he actually says. He doesn't tell you that he asked Kyle to hold the money so that he didn't have to report it to the government.
If that was the case, why would he be going to
I
court,
have
Dumbo?
screenshots of him saying that. Steve doesn't tell you that, he didn't care that he hadn't been paid. I have a screenshot where he literally says he didn't care. I had nothing to do with their entire channel falling apart. You don't watch Teen Mom, so why are you bothered by your channel? Because you've got an agenda to get back at her for some more reason. Exactly. And Steve has been doing this to women all across YouTube. I have proof of all of these things. All of them. But you know what? I'm not a child. I didn't know we had to provide proof. I didn't